Gotta fight the fight you didn't dare to fight last time, motherfucker. You're addicted to your life. You gotta fight.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing it, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't... Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 140 pounds. Ebo Way. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. Ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Oh, he told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch.
Big punch lands through the middle. There's no give.
just out of range with that right hand. Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Lee gets the tie clinch here.
Big punch lands. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt. Big leg kick lands.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Oh, that's a good right hand. He missed with that jab attempted.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
And he landed the right hand there. Back and forth we go.
Beautiful punch.
Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, tags him with the left. That is an educated left hand.
Educated left hand. He's throwing it so fast and so crisp.
Round two is next. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Cash money with that right hand counter.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook, that's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit, finish him off with the uppercut, that is your soda. I mean, come on, man, let this guy have the whole thing. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
3 minutes to go.
Do not back up. Let's go forward now.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such touch to even be on his feet right now.
He landed a high volume of strikes here in round two. Definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, eats a knee.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Lee's punch to the body, that one is blocked. Just misses there with the left. Try to establish that jab.
Range. Oh, big head kick.
Oh, Does that a big knee to the body. We'll see if he can follow up.
He went high on that one.
Oh, an educated jab there. I could watch this dude jab all day.
I mean, he's so light.
Oh, look at this out of nowhere. It's flashy but effective. Ilminari roll into it. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Nice punch lands.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check it, check it, check it.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And they separate. His opponent, he made
such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it too high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Got the single collar tie. Muay Thai plump. Huge block there. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to work in the body, and especially effective doing it earlier rounds. Massive head kick. Unable to land the head kick there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Left hand punches the clinch. I mean, he's cutting down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands the front kick there. Not Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort, but a nice strike nonetheless.
There are a lot of ways to land that strike, and as you saw with Anderson, picking up with the chin, because normally it goes to the body.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
All those rounds on the pads in the gym have paid off.
You ready? You ready?
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Nice.
Oh, strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Man, the body work continues to be a factor here. Look at the size of that bruise on his body.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Blocks the shot.
Beautiful strike.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Massive head kick. Oh, significant strike attempt there. Goes to the spinning kick, but he misses. Lee gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Nice defense here. Single leg takedown attempt will not materialize. And they separate. Lands with the right hand.
You can really limit the mobility.
There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Big leg kick land.
A little single collar tie there. And there comes the separation now.
Nice leg kick lands. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Under 1 minute remains in round 4. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Lee gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Lands a knee there. Nice deception there to get that knee to the target.
Really good knee. Nice job of driving it right to the target. Get it to land exactly where you want it to.
Misses with that punch. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So this bears watching, ladies and gentlemen. There's a cut on his eyebrow from that round. Not the biggest cut you've ever seen in the UFC, sure, but the cut man's now got to get in there. 60 seconds now to close that thing up and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish. Oh, big punch land.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Right hand upstairs. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Got clipped with the right hand.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, it was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick. Over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands. But ultimately, it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ian Levines called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Lee Hoy-chuen.
All right, so there he is, the man of